There's magic in the telling of stories. We've all experienced it before. Sitting mesmerized in a dimly lit theater, devouring written words on a page after page of a book we can't put down, or recounting the good old days around a campfire with lifelong friends.
It is never what happens that motivates people to take action. It is always what happens becomes a story and is retold that individuals take action.
114-year-old printing press sits unused in a dismantled print shop and is days away from being hauled off for scrap. A father and son rescue the press from destruction and begin running it after years of neglect. When the antique letterpress is weaved into the fabric of a story, people are intrigued and begin to make requests.
Where calls, requests, and neglect did nothing, story reaches out and invigorates the intrigue for a piece of history where only indifferent modernization stood.
Underprivileged children in a city near you are finding their way into crime at a massive rate. It's proven that mentoring programs can change the statistics drastically. The circumstances don't change, even though they happen every day. But when the solution is portrayed in the language of story, caring, individuals are touched and hundreds volunteers to change their city's future.
Where pitches, benefits, and calls to action have fallen flat, story stands tall because it shatters the walls of indifference and reaches into the imagination, drawing out a memory of when the world was a majestic and beautiful place.
A thirsty child in India lives all her life having to carry water in a jar on her head. The circumstances don't change even though they happen every day.
But when her plight is wrapped in the magic of story, individuals from around the world are touched and a well is drilled in her village.
Where commands, edicts, and laws have failed, story prevails. It touches something deep and spins the cogs of emotion.
What is your story? Everyone has one. No one wants to hear how your brand is better and cheaper, or your nonprofit is non-profiting, or how your product is more quality. They want to hear your story. When you can touch people with a story, they will respond.